Okay, hello guys. Welcome to Banished, a game where you kind of have to run your own civilization. You start off with just a few measly peasants and you have to build a society that is great. And so if you really love city managers or games that involve a lot of risk, like whenever you need to build something, you're taking a gamble. Will it get finished in time? Will it remove your amount of resources that you need to survive for next winter? Who knows? And so I might fail at this a couple of times before I actually make a prosperous civilization, but let's see. Let's start a new game and find out. I'm gonna call this town No, let's just go with a random name. Nah. No. For a second there, that looked like Willy. You know what? There. Sell Willy. Okay, I'm gonna make valleys. The terrain size will be large, climate will be fair, disasters will be on, starting conditions will be easy, because I'm not that great at the game. Maybe in the future I might try medium and hard just for you guys to laugh at how stupidly bad I am at this game, but for now I'll just stick with easy. The graphics of this game is quite nice. I really do like the graphics. Sorry if you're hearing any clicking noises. I'm just cracking my knuckles. It's a bad habit. Don't do it, kids. It's a bad habit. So on my last video, I used the word too much. I'm just gonna try not to do that. And hopefully I won't need to put an counter here. So you can put up a bunch of tools here. I normally like to put the map down here, the event log up here, then your resources there and the professions here. The resource limits normally I will adjust and then get rid of. So I like to put everything at 1000, or most things at 1000, because some things you don't need at a ridiculously high amount, like firewood, you don't want, because that will start to consume your logs after a while. But all the raw resources, like logs, stone, iron, coal, textiles, herbs, food, you want at a high of a number as possible. If it's any resource that requires another raw resource, like fuel and clothes and tools, then you might want to tone it down, because then it will start to consume your other resources even if you do not need it. I tend to put the resources that are consuming at 250, the resources that are somewhat infinite at 1000, and the food I always like to put at 10,000, because I like to have a lot of food. The alcohol I'm gonna put at 750. Now then I close that, and then I'll build a bunch of roads here. Roads make your citizens go faster, and so it's nice to have some roads in your small town, but don't overdo it to the point where you can't walk anywhere without a road. So I wouldn't put roads to the forest here. Like, maybe if there was a wood shack here, then I would put a road, but don't make a network of unnecessary roads. It's just going to be time consuming, even though this road is free, or It's free as long as you don't value your peasants' time. Fuck. Said it again. This is your... Wait. Yeah, this is your stockpile. Your stockpile contains all your raw resources, and by default it is set in a position that is the same size as your barn. And so I would put farms around the back of the farm here. The barn, sorry. Fuck, I said it again. I might need that counter again. Don't know where to put it though. I'll put the farms back here, behind the barn, or in front, depends on how you look at it. And then, looking that I've also got cows, I might put a pasture right here. We'll see how it goes, but for now, I'm just gonna put down a few houses. That's the correct that's the correct term, right? Houses instead of, like, it's not, like, some words in English have a weird, they have a weird multiple saying, like cactus is not cactuses but cacti. You know what I mean? I'll just assume you guys know what I mean. Does house have a multiple, or like a plural? That's the word. Does house have a plural that's strange like that? Okay, now I tend to put like 5 builders at the beginning so that a ton of work can be done, and then after that I'll put it down to 2, and then we can unpause the game. Yeah, spacebar is to pause and unpause the game, in case you guys are wondering. And then people will go to the barn to pick up food and then put it in the house. The next thing we're gonna need is a wood chopper, because we're gonna need some firewood to survive the winter. Winter is coming. Sorry, I just really got up close to the mic, so if that sounded really weird, I apologize for that. I am just generally weird. A lot of my friends can vouch for that. Reserve of firewood is low. Yes, I am working to fix the problem. Please stay calm. Does anybody else ever have like a situation where they have to publicly speak and their voice changes? Like, it doesn't necessarily break, but like you just change your tone of voice to match the certain situation that you are in. Let me know in the comments below, because I want to know if I'm the only one. I also like how it kind of shows exactly like what stage the building is at without you needing to click on it. Like, you can see the foundation, so it's like 50, yeah. And then at around 75 it hits this point. It's really satisfying to watch this being slowly built. When you have more housing space, your citizens will start to reproduce. And so you might want to be careful with the amount of houses you produce, because the more citizens you produce, the more food you'll need, quite obviously. So you want to immediately set up a farm or some form of food source. I'm sorry if I pause a couple of times, because I just want to try to prevent myself from saying the word otherwise it's just gonna sound unprofessional. Not that it already doesn't. Ah, perfect, there's a lake right here. Okay, so you can set up like a fishing port if you wanted, which I am gonna do. Fishing dock, sorry. Now you can see that yellow line around the fishing dock. That's the radius at which the dock will fish. So if you have overlapping circles, that place will be fished dry, and so it will reduce the fishing efficiency. Slightly rhymed. It's funny. There. That's a good distance. And now I'll just make a couple of roads to connect the two. Like that. Like that. And I'll just connect it. Ah, crap, that's a hill. No! I didn't see that. Never mind. That's a really weird position. Oh well. You have to deal with what you're dealt. I think I'm gonna put the pasture here. Like just in the middle ground. And you also might want to get a bunch of logs, so we're gonna just cause mass deforestation here. Hey, just like real life. And then we're gonna speed up the time to times 10. And we're just gonna wait this out a bit. So you can see here that I have 1,000 food left, or in storage at least. The storage thing here, it will only show what is in storage, so what is in the barn and what is in your stockpile. It won't show what is in the houses. So if you go to the inventory of the houses, sometimes there will be food, firewood, etc. It won't show what is there. So just keep that in mind when playing the game. You can also get a trading post, which is very useful, especially if you have like a little bit of a too much of something. If you have too much of something, it's good to build a trading post, but I won't build it now because it's unnecessary. Oh, okay, you can see here. Wait. In your event log, it will tell you when someone dies, when someone's born, when a disease breaks out, when you have too little of something, when you have too much of something, and when a disaster strikes. A disaster might be a fire, a plague, a tornado. It can be a variety of things. But most of the time it's a sickness. So you have to do your best to, or if a person is sick, they'll go to the hospital, but if there's no hospital, they'll just stay at their house. And not in their house, they'll stay at the porch. So, like, if the person of this house, so let's say, if Jenny was sick, she would stand outside here. And anybody passing her would also get sick. And so, if Jenny was sick and there was a hospital, she would go in the hospital and nobody would get sick. And so Jenny would not cause anyone else to die. Sorry. It's in case you don't get the reference, it's from Forrest Gump. Whenever he says the girl that he has a little bit of a crush on. But she's kind of a gold digger, if you guys haven't noticed. Yeah, I'll just say Jenny normally. I milked that joke too much. Ha! It's punny. Get it? Milked cow. I'm bad at jokes. Okay, so you can see here, it shows that your stockpile is too small. Just like something else in real life. I have the world's smallest Pokemon collection. It's pathetic. It's because I don't have any Pokemon. Okay, so once those trees are gotten rid of, I'll continue that path. But for now, I'll just wait till they built the things and stuff. There we go. Okay, so whenever a house has that symbol on it, it means it has no food. Okay, now I'm gonna put the builders down to 2. Okay, I think I can build a pasture. How large can I build this pasture? 16 by 16, perfect. I think the max you can build it is 20 by 20. But if you're building a pasture of 20 by 20 and you put a bunch of chickens in it, then you're gonna have something like 100 chickens, which is unnecessary, extremely unnecessary. Road, road, road. So yeah, my stockpile is full. Can somebody please get this stockpile underway? Somebody died of starvation. Great. I think I already fucked up. I am recording my sound, right? Yeah, I am. Sorry, it happened once before. I was like recording Dig or Die, and I had to scrap the entire episode because I forgot to record my voice. And so I only had visuals, which if I added some music, I could have put online. But then again, that'd be lazy, and I don't want to be lazy. You see how much effort I put into this for you guys? You see the amount of hardship I go through? That is too large of a stockpile. Okay, go suck yourself. Damn it. How large is this? 4x4. 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 Nice. Real nice. I think I'm just gonna make this like the stockpile section of the city. Which is not a good idea, but oh well. Yeah. I fucked up. Damn it. Wait, where's the fisherman? There. Everybody's dying of starvation. Yep, another person has died of starvation. This is not good, this is not good, this is not good. Oh shit. Everybody's dying, this is not good at all. How many just died? Shit, shit, shit. Fuck. Okay, so as you can tell, not the best. I'm not the best player. Yep, there goes two more. The children are dying. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. I'm just gonna try to fix this in my free time. If I fail, I don't want to fail in front of you guys. I'm just gonna start a new one, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, see ya.